Yo, what is up YouTube? MrMelch here, bringing another brand new video here today. Hope y'all enjoyed the launch weekend of Black Ops Cold War. I know I did personally myself. It is absolutely crazy to think that it's already been a year since Modern Warfare came out and we're already onto a new game, but excited to see where this game takes us in the next 12 months and see how the Call of Duty franchise progresses and see where things take us. In today's video, I want to cover one of the more controversial topics with the launch of Black Ops Cold War, and that's the multiplayer maps. You may have noticed that we did not get a lot of multiplayer maps with the launch of Black Ops Cold War. We only got 8. That's the lowest number of maps we've had on launch in any Call of Duty game ever. Modern Warfare only had 9 maps, surprisingly, and I think bare minimum these Call of Duty games these days should have at least 10 maps, maybe even 12 in my opinion, but obviously we're in different times now. Obviously there's a trend here for the lower number of multiplayer maps. There's a couple different reasons behind that. One being we're getting a lot more of a variety in types of game modes that we're getting with multiplayer. We are getting now, the ground wars, the fire teams, the 2v2 gunfight, the combined arms. We're getting these different variations of multiplayer maps as far as size that we're not normally or haven't gotten in the past with the classic Call of Duty games such as, COD 4, Modern Warfare, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2. There's these different modes that they have to give resources to, so they're not putting the same amount of time and effort into the 6v6 maps that they have in the past. That's just plain and simple, and I don't anticipate that changing anytime soon. So with that being said, I just kind of want to go over the couple different maps that we are getting here new in the launch of Black Ops Cold War that we didn't get a chance to see or play in the beta. So the first two are the brand new maps. We haven't gotten these maps before. They're brand new. They're not variations. The first one being Checkmate. Checkmate's an indoor mid to small size map in my opinion. It's described to be used as a training facility for NATO as they work to assassinate the President of the United States. So kind of an interesting story behind that. I'm sure there's a meaning behind it in the campaign that I'll eventually get to, but again, I haven't played the campaign yet, so I can't speak on that. But again, super fun map. Probably one of my favorite maps of multiplayer so far, and really enjoy playing Search on it. So the next brand new map on the list is Garrison. Garrison is described as a Perseus ups the ante by targeting a NATO base in Hanover, West Germany during a joint military exercise. It's a, again, 6v6 map that's kind of centered around a tank factory, I guess if you want to call it that. You may remember this map. It first had some leaked gameplay footage from back in the alpha and back in June, so definitely knew that this map was coming, but we didn't get a chance to play it in the beta, so I'm kind of indifferent about it. It's an okay map in my opinion, but some people may enjoy it and some people may not, so to each their own. And now we move on to the variations of the maps we are getting from Combined Arms. You remember Combined Arms was the 12v12 mode. Both of these next two maps are maps that we played in the beta as part of the Combined Arms mode in 12v12. Both of these maps now have been condensed down to 6v6 specific maps for the 6v6 playlist. So the first of these two maps is Crossroads. Crossroads is definitely the smallest map that we have in Black Ops Cold War so far. It's a blast to play, my favorite to play. Very run and gun, very quick paced style of gameplay that you'll get when you are playing on this map, and a lot of people have enjoyed it. I would love to see more of these style maps because I really enjoy them, and I think a lot of people have been seeming to enjoy them so far as well, so we shall see. Lastly, here we have the map Armada. Armada, as you will remember from the beta, is a very uniquely set up map. It was set up in the middle of the ocean, or the sea, I guess if you want to call it that, and you had the 3 different ships and you could zip line in between them all. It's now just condensed down to the main center portion of that map. Pretty unique design in terms of how it plays out. I found myself ending up in the exact same spot of this map every single time I played it. I don't know if that's just because I found kills there pretty easily, or if it's just how the map is starting to play out in terms of people realizing the flow of everything, or what. It's very awkward to play in my opinion. Not the biggest fan, probably my least favorite of any of the multiplayer maps that I've played so far. Obviously I played them all, but this is definitely on the bottom of the list. It will be interesting to see how it changes, if it changes at all, as people start to figure out how the flow goes and how it plays out. So as we move forward with Black Ops Cold War throughout the life cycle in the next year, we can obviously expect more maps to be added. You may have already seen the roadmap that they released a week or so back, which shows that Nuketown 1984 will be making a return. It's the obviously Black Ops Cold War version of the map. The screenshot that we were provided shows a pretty worn down version of the map, so it'll obviously be a quote-unquote remastered, reimagined version of it. And I am sure that this is not going to be the last map that's making a return from previous Black Ops titles. There's already been rumors flying about different maps are going to be making a return, but not going to go over that. That's for a different video. So all in all here, I'm sure we're obviously going to be getting 1 or 2 new maps with every season that's added with Black Ops Cold War, as we did with Modern Warfare. So you can expect the number and the playlist pool of maps to be for 6v6. to increase significantly over the next couple months as we get new seasons in Black Ops Cold War. So it'll be interesting to see how things plays out. So far, I'm okay with how multiplayer is handling. We definitely have an OP weapon or two that are in the game right now that definitely need some adjusting. Cough, cough. MP5, cough, cough. But we'll see how quickly that changes by the time this video comes out. Who knows, they might have already released something to change that. So anyway, I appreciate you guys watching today's video. If you could leave your thoughts and feedback down below if you liked the video, drop a like. If you want to subscribe to the channel and see more of this type of content in the future, feel free to subscribe and show some love. Otherwise, I appreciate you guys watching, and we will see you in the next one.